Sorry about that delay. For some reason, my capture card was not working, so I'm casting with my phone. Hopefully it'll be okay for the stream. I have no idea what's going on with it, to be honest. Very strange. Typical computer stuff, though. Wait, actually, I have to do something real quick, so I'm going to hide this cast. I almost forgot I have to do something. Just give me 1 second. Before I continue on here. Welcome to the stream, though. I just realized the music. Let me turn that on. Okay. Now let me turn on this again. Alright, cool. Hey Kimberly, welcome to the stream. Sorry. I'm like last minute trying to get the stream up and running. I think I'm all good now. Alright. Great to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. I'm gonna start off season 20 here. Oh wait. Crap, I forgot to give a star piece. I always do this. Thankfully I get some charge TMs though. I saw this Galar questline also give some charge TMs at the start. I meant to do a star piece, but it's whatever. Also, real quick, let me make sure I claim the pass thing. Or does it automatically just go now? Let me look. I don't see it yet. Let's see. Gold Vault. Do you think I should reset the game real quick and see if that battle pass is in the shop? Do you know what I'm talking about? The one where you, every time you win a battle, there's like 5 pages, you can get like Stardust and like rare XL candy. Because it's usually sitting here in the shop. It's like a free thing. But you have to like activate it manually. You know what, real quick? I'm gonna restart it. And just in case, I'm just gonna hide this. Just give me a second. For some reason, like every time I open Pokemon Go, like, I mean not every time, but majority of the time I open it, it just like asks for me to log in. And I don't know why it does that now, it's so weird to me. I'm just restarting the app. Okay, here we go. Let me see if it's there now. Okay, I don't see anything. Let me check the left side. I mean, maybe it... I have no idea. You got tonight's lottery ticket? Good luck, that's awesome. Let's see. I guess it's not here. Guess whatever, I'll just not worry about it right now. Alright, so I'm gonna just start off the season with this team. Perfect timing. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna lead Shadow Golurk. Okay, that's a pretty bad lead for me. I'm gonna stay in anyways. Holy smokes, this... Look how much Mud Slap even does the Golbat here, that's crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna let the Poison Fang get through them and switch out. Into Dunsparce. Let's go, boy. In comes Superior. I'm gonna throw a Rock Slide at it. I think so far this is looking pretty decent for me. I got 1 shield. Now I'm just like throwing rock slides. I'm gonna let this frenzy plant go through. Even better, it's leaf tornado. I'll commit one shield. But yeah, it is leaf tornado still. I'm gonna generate a little bit of extra energy, then throw another rock slide here. That sounds like a good plan, Kimberly. Okay. I'll just let it go through.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
I think I'll shield because I have the rock slide already.
To the stars above.
Jesse.
James.
I could have maybe got a little bit of extra energy there.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Okay. So I still have Golurk. Maybe I should have just brought in Golurk here actually. First. That probably would have been smarter. Alright, good. They just throw energy. Yeah, I should have just brought in Golurk here because I do have Dynamic Punch on it. I think they have some on... I think they knew on PV Poke already. If you look at PV Poke, they had like a future preview of the season up already. No, I'm just gonna throw this because I think this can maybe even knock out. I should have definitely just brought Golurk in, but I've never really. I just built this Golurk. Okay. Nice. Crazy. Alright, GG. Well, let me turn down my screen brightness. GG's trainer. Yeah, I think PV Poke might be accurate. Alright, let's see. What am I gonna get for my lead? Stunfisk, that's great. Yeah, so I think this is my very first Golurk in Great League in general. Oh my gosh, yo. They weren't lying when they said just run Mud Slap. Like, yo, this is insanity. I just swept this entire team with one Pokemon that's not even like optimized rank-wise. This is crazy, yo. I mean, I know this is like my very first set, so it's gonna be all over the place. I'm just gonna spam the shadow punches. Because I mean, it's over regardless. Like, there's nothing they can do. I have 2 shields still. Wow. Honestly, I'll commit the shield because I kind of like that Golurk's going for the sweep here. I probably could have maybe even lived that. Alright, I'll throw a Shadow Punch. I probably could have just farmed at that point. Yo, this is like nightmare fuel for this trainer. I'd even like have to switch out. That's so crazy. Okay. If you're wondering why I wanted to run Golurk, it's because I figured people would want to run Gastrodon. And it since it spams Body Slam, at least I'm a, Ghost type. Alright, let's see. Galarian Rapidash, that's cool. That's for the theme. Alright, I'm just gonna continue doing what Golurk does best. It seems just, I was thinking of switching and catching a move on Dunsparce. I'm wondering if I should even shield this. Whew. Play rough, definitely gonna hurt there. I guess I'll bring in Dunsparce. Yeah, maybe I should have shielded that. Kind of puts me in a pickle. Okay, so in comes Espeon. These teams are wild, actually. But maybe this is like what the meta is supposed to look like, and I don't know, honestly. See, I mean, the fact that this Golurk is actually feeling pretty good right now is insane. I'm just gonna bring in Jump Left to get some energy. In comes Gengar. I'm going for that Acrobat. This is Shadow variant as well. So this is gonna hit Gengar. This might even one-shot Gengar, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, I'll just let it go through. I have 2 shields, but it doesn't matter really. They'll throw the energy ball in its game. Let's go, Jump Left. Let's see. GG. Yeah, but I could have just shielded on Golurk. But, you know, that's why I didn't shield at all, because if I didn't shield on my boy, I didn't deserve a shield. The perfect counter. I'm gonna actually safe swap in Jump Left here. Wow. This is amazing. Yeah, just get out of here. I agree. So I safe swapped in Jump Left here because I actually want to bring Dunsparce against Mandibuzz. So already mission accomplished, but this is great too. Got a shield. I'm not gonna shield against this, you know? Perfect. Your Mandibuzz has been out in the sun too much. It might not be thinking properly. But yeah, these are still gonna hurt. Stab, Acrobatics, Shadow, Jump Left. Beautiful work. So I'm gonna wait out the timer, then I'm gonna bring in Dunsparce because I do have, you know, roll out, so I can be smacking this Mandibuzz. I could probably just farm Mandibuzz actually and keep all my energy or whatever is left. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do actually, because more than likely I'll be fine with Golurk with shields. Clodsire, yeah, exactly. So I'll throw double Drill Run and then switch to Golurk. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Into your face. I love you, Clodsire, but you're under an enemy trainer's name, so we must eliminate you. And just go slappity slap. They knew. They knew it was coming. GG. You thought bringing Mandibuzz against my lead could even defeat my full team, but it didn't do a thing. It's called Poor Man's Lottery. Had to get it right. I'm gonna safe swap into Dunsparce here. Nice switch. Into an Azumarill. This must be like a all-water team, maybe? Guess we'll find out. Dunsparce will just continue doing what Dunsparce does. Like wiggling around here and just throwing, I guess, drills. It's like Garen Lagann. Simon! Simon! Alright. No problem, Kimberly. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for swinging by for a little bit. I'll commit one shield here. And then try to generate a little bit of extra energy. Going through the drill run. Okay. In comes for Alligator. Doing another drill run. Beautiful. I wonder if this has Ice Beam on it. Maybe I'll just bring in Golurk. Yeah, I'll just shield this. Whatever. What do they got in the back? Claudie. He got Clodsire. Nice. They may actually generate the extra energy they need. Let's see though. Maybe I can like spam it, like outpace it kind of. If I can get one more shield, I'm in a good position. Okay. They throw the move, makes sense. Very close. Yeah, if this is EQ, I just die. Which it might be. Yeah. GG, close battle. So far, so good, though. I really like this team. That is a 4-1 set to start the season. Let's see. Let me put that down here. 4-1. A lot of different variety there, but also some consistency there. I think for Alligator's gonna definitely be played. Let me check now and see if there's that ticket thing I was talking about. Also, let me catch these Pokemon. I did register a Score Bunny already. But yeah, I'm gonna quick catch these real quick. Nice. And I'll just, whatever about Willow. Did they release anything as a shiny at the start of this event? I don't even remember. I remember seeing something about a Phalanx Raid Day. Like, did they release Wooloo as a shiny during this event? I think that's what it was, right? Alright. That was a cool first set. All right. Okay, so it is Wooloo. All right, this is a pretty bad lead for me, honestly. This is like the perfect counter. But I'll just stay in anyways and try to play it out. Because this is going to be a thing that happens, obviously. You know what? Didn't they like decrease wing attacks energy generation? Alright, I'm gonna bait here. Dang. It's like they knew. I think maybe on PV Poke, but maybe it's going to take some time. I wasn't sure exactly 100%. In comes Galarian Rapidash. Seems like a good pick. We'll just throw Joel Run. No problem. Yeah, that information is going to be crucial in deciding how you play certain matchups. Thanks for swinging by, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna sack Golurk here. Okay, nice. Now I can remove Rapidash, and hopefully whatever the backline is, Jumpluff has a good matchup against it. Gosh, yes. That was a good catch, though. I think I still have a chance. Definitely a really nice catch. Dang it, I wasn't even gonna shield that, to be honest. That's crazy. Guess it doesn't really matter. Which is insane. GG. I've been playing, I mean, for the most part, yeah, I like playing Spice though, when I play the game. I would say this is probably going to be an okay team to use. But I've hit Legend many times. I haven't really been playing too actively to want to hit Legend. I'm going to try this season to get hit Legend. But I've been on the leaderboard before in the past. I tied 9th in NAIC the first time for Play Pokemon. I almost got day 2. So yeah, I'd say I know a little thing or two about Pokemon team building. I've been more casual the last year, honestly, competitively. I haven't even been like competing in any tournaments, but I'm thinking of getting back in this season because the next World is actually going to be in Anaheim, and I live in SoCal already right now. So I could already like get to that pretty easily. But right now I'm not really even sure like what to expect of the meta, so I'm just trying to like play out some of these early matches, and the first day is going to be a little spicier because people are trying different things out. But yeah, it's kind of insane that like even in that match where I got like hard countered, I've been getting hard countered with leads, but I've been doing okay still. Oh yeah, you can totally ask me a question. I can help you out. Spice is more, the term spice in the community is referred to like playing off meta Pokemon. That's kind of pretty much what I mean when I say spice. It's like things you don't see too often, but could have maybe like niche usage, like niche usage in the meta. Yo, what's up, it's John. Great to see you. Oops, I didn't mean to shield this. That was a mistake. I didn't expect to get hit with another move so fast. I'm gonna have to generate a little bit of extra energy here to make up for that. You know, if you want to like really figure that out, a great resource to use here. I can actually, maybe I can take a second to show you real quick. There's a website called PvPoke, and you could actually just input 2 Pokemon that you have built already and see what the game, like what PvPoke is recommending. I mean, the data is like, you know, pretty accurate right now, but it could maybe change the next couple of days. But yeah, ABC. So ABB is pretty much what you're talking about, like ABB teams, like how you structure a team in battle. That's exactly how I build a lot of my teams as well, and it's the common approach for Go Battle League, and even in tournament play to some degree. You know, you kind of like, the idea is so in multiple battles I just had. So I'm leading Golurk, Shadow Golurk. I had a Mandibuzz lead, I had a Noctowl lead. Those are terrible leads for Golurk, right? So in some scenarios, I might not have a great answer to switch to. Like if one of my Pokemon's a good answer to switch to, that's not really a situation you necessarily want to switch out on, because if you switch to the Pokemon that's good, then they're just going to switch out and beat the Pokemon that you have that's good against that Pokemon, and then you have really a slimmer chance of being able to pull off a win, right? So the idea of the mythology of the ABB line is that if you lose the lead, you have a designated safe swap that you're baiting out another thing. So your other Pokemon can deal with the one Pokemon that you actually led with. It's kind of confusing, I guess. But the way I play, that's how I play the game. Like if you even watch the battles that I just played, sometimes I'll stay in on the lead. Like my Golurk, I was like, oh, knocked out. That's a terrible situation for me because all I have is Jump Fluff and Dunsparce. At least against Mandibuzz. I mean, technically, Aerial... I mean, honestly, Jump Fluff might still be good against those, because with freaking acrobatics, it actually still hits pretty hard. So, but I stayed in a Dynamic Punch Noctowl, for example. But it's a little confusing, but if you go to PvPoke, it's a website. If you bring it up right now, there's a team building option, and you can actually switch it between different metas. And if you switch it to Great League, you can input your 2 Pokemon. You can even go as detailed as inputting your IVs and everything, if you really want to go that route. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out here. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I know, right? the Grotle. I do feel the pain. So a lot of times a safe swap is something that's really good at generating energy fast, because you want to kill shields and maybe flip whatever they try to bring in as their like switch. Like typically something more neutral, I guess, in the meta. Okay, so they bring in, I think Machamp that was. But I think, oh no, it's Machoke, because it gets Karate Chop also, right? Annihilate is kind of like a special case in a lot of ways, because it's kind of unique with its typing being the fighting. It's like fighting ghosts, you know? So it already is like kind of unique in how it handles things, but I'm gonna just let this first one go through. Well, I'll check what you said. 1 second, select. Dang, this is actually insane. I'm using a jump left here against Sandslash. Maybe I should have stayed in against Machoke. Maybe Goler can just sweep. I mean, I think they give me the shield here, at least. This is so ridiculous. Why am I playing like this? I am a little distracted, but I do want to help you. I'm sorry. How about I just bring a PV poke and I'll give you an answer? What I think you should maybe fill that missing slot with. What was the moveset on your Clodsire and Mandibuzz, if you don't mind me asking? The IVs are... Yo, what's up, Seven? Welcome to the stream. Let me bring up PV Poke real quick, just for like a moment. Because I do want to help you. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help my content out a lot. So it says preview next season. I'm guessing... So right now it says Clodsire is number 1. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that's right. Clodsire. It says Clodsire is rank 1, Poison Sting, Earthquake, Stone Edge. It says Poison Sting is 2 move count, and Earthquake 8 counts, Stone Edge 7. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, Scott. So I'm gonna put in here. Let me bring up. I'll bring this up on the stream so you can see what I'm doing too. Let me just make a window source. All right, you can see this, right? Just for the sec, I'm just gonna put this like this. Sorry, chat, if I'm covering you. All right, so I'm gonna input Clodsire. Also, I'm going to show you what I input. I always change this to 40. I say show shadow Pokemon results. And average is fine, I guess. You can like mess around with that if you really want to get some interesting like information. So you said Mandibuzz. So with Clodsire Mandibuzz, I'm just going to just see what it recommends. And when I'm thinking of ABB lines, I want to look at this information too that's telling me here for like the top 40, and then make a general consensus on like what I should be leading, what my 2-back line and my safe swap should be. And then I look at this and I'm like, okay, so are any of these going to be common? I mean, we just saw a lone Sandslash, so maybe. But... So yeah, obviously it's like maybe a fighting type could be good here or something. But then as you go down even a little bit lower, you see like it's like, I mean, you can maybe consider like, oh, Pidgeot, because Pidgeot is actually probably gonna get play, maybe. It got nerfed, I guess, a little. But yeah, it does recommend Gastrodon. I guess Machoke, almost maybe even Quagsire could be interesting. Gallade could be cool because it's like so fast. Like if you have a Shadow Gallade, I could almost see that being like really lethal right now. I mean, you could even look down. It looks like even like Poliwrath is still like, what do they run on Poliwrath in this? Still counter. Interesting. Maybe counter isn't as bad as it like seems. But yeah, I see why you would want to do Gastrodon, but like I agree with like what Scott said. Like maybe not, just because you're definitely going to be facing some like, yeah, it's like, I mean, to be fair though, Mud Slap, it does do a lot. It is actually kind of insane. I think Gastro could maybe work. Like think of it this way, like Gastrodon is still like pretty, it's like stronger now. So maybe like test it out and see. Because like literally, that's what PvPoke says here too. Like that's probably why that team exists. Is someone just input that, and that's what they saw the top result. I don't always pick the top result personally. Like even when I built this team, I didn't pick like the top results. I picked ones that I felt were a little more niche, and I had more familiarity with how I played them in past. Golurk I've never played before, but the main decision I made that for was I was thinking there would be Gastrodon, which is kind of funny, but like in a way, like literally I was like, if people run Gastrodon, I want my team to be able to handle it with ease. And then I've barely seen one. I'm actually gonna stay in here. I want to try this. I just want to see how much like damage I can do. I'm just testing this out a little. Soul Shield is well. Oh, okay. That's actually good for me. Freaking jump fluff. And it's only regular, so I'll take this. Thanks for swinging by my stream, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day. I think at the end of the day, it's like, once you start seeing consistencies in the meta, maybe you can make a more solidified choice. Like, I don't know if I'll be running this team even tomorrow, but right now, like, it feels pretty good. But I also don't even know if what my people are, like, my opponents are running are legitimate teams or not, you know? Like, this is insane. I'm facing a Golurk also. This is cool. This is like pretty much like almost my team. Yo, that's awesome, Chris. I'm excited for you as well. Yeah, this actually is kind of scary. You're gonna be doing the Little Cup? The Galar Little Cup? I do wonder what that meta looks like. I just don't really have a crazy amount of resources right now to be spending on something like that. Nice. I think it could be good. Even like regular Marowak is like in the best state it's ever been in. Dang it, I overtapped this. Yeah, I kind of messed this up by not throwing faster. Yeah. I have energy on Dunsparce, but they still have the shield. So I messed that one up. I need to throw the energy ball earlier. GG's though. A little mistake, but it happens. And honestly, it's a good learning moment for me too, like playing the team. So let's see what the next person leads. Okay, so I get Ozzy lead. It's kind of insane how much damage Golurk does. I kind of want to stay in and throw a Shadow Punch. And then switch to Dunsparce. Yeah, I'm gonna let this go through too. Oh yeah, I have my new album. Well, my first solo album is coming out September 27th this year. I have 6 of the singles from the album already live on Spotify and YouTube Music. If you'd like to check it out, you can just search Rob Sassy. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. That's what that link is for. In comes Clodsire. who is the better amphibian reptile thing. I might just like go through. Dang, Dunsparce is a monster. Taking that. You're gonna use some Furfro? Actually, not a bad idea. They got the talent in the back. That's a little scary. Yeah, I think that's game actually. Don't really have a great answer for that backline because they can just kind of go for the they can just bait and then Incinerate does so much damage to me. Yeah, that's one thing that you'll learn as you're playing the game, but you already know. But yeah, it's a good mentality. That's all I'll say is like that's the right mentality to have. Just like even if you think it's an insignificant Pokemon, try to keep it in your inventory because it could prove to be something of worth later on. All right. So far, a pretty good start to the season. Let's see. Yeah, I use it too. I was thinking it has Surf and Grass Knot. Water grass coverage is pretty decent for it. It's a very unique type of Pokemon, right? It's a normal type, but it has a ground fast attack, and then it has like the water grass coverage. Very unique. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It helps my content out a lot here on the platform. And let's see what my opponent is leading here in our third set. Scizor. That's pretty good for us, I think. I'll commit the shield regardless. Yeah, Sucker Punch does seem fun. Now, though, they actually warn you if you go over the Great League limit, it'll tell you, like, are you sure you want to evolve this thing? Alright, Golisopod and Quag. That's cool. Honestly, Golisopod makes a lot of sense. Like, Araquanid might make a lot of sense with all the ground types running around. It's kind of cool. I like that. I love bug type Pokemon, so I'm gonna put that in my pocket here and maybe consider building a team around like one of those two. Last season I featured Araquanid in so many videos. It was fun. Okay. So there's a lot of flying type Pokemon right now running around, I've noticed. I'm just gonna switch to Jumpluff and try to get a farm down on Quag. I don't really care if it goes for Stone Edge. Oh my gosh, Dustox. I actually have that built too, the Hundo. I remember I got it at Universal one time. I was like hunting it for a while. And there was like a field research I got at Universal, like the theme park. And it was a Hundo and I was like, yes. But I mean, I had to evolve it also. Because it's a random chance, you can't decide what it is. I got very lucky. Dude, that's a great idea. Level 50 Dustox. But yeah, this should be GG here. Ariados, yeah, that's true, because Poison Fang got buffed a little, right? I'm just, it doesn't really even matter what I do here. It's like over. I'm just taking a move and nice. Stonewall Jackson here. Taking one for the team. Alright, cool. Jeez. Good battles so far, ladies and gentlemen. Are you playing your battles right now? What would you run? Or what are you running? Shout out to all my homies who are... I saw there was a couple people in here actually. I meant to say It's John. Shout out to It's John. He's a YouTuber. And I know, Ada, you are playing Final Fantasy 14. That's fine. Yeah, the great bug pokes. 1994. I'm just gonna say swap out. You have the Wobbuffet. It could be, they did nerf counter a little bit, but it still is pretty tanky. I'm just gonna take this. That was a good catch, but it actually doesn't matter because this is the right move I wanted to use into whatever they brought in anyways. Come on, Dunsparce. Get those shields. Because you are Dunsparce, a true legend. I was thinking to maybe switch it, but obviously my rollout registered. I'm just gonna let it go through. Shadow Punch is still gonna hurt Azu, so they pretty much have to shield this. Or I can just farm it, I think. I'll commit one shield. I mean, honestly, they could have like a steel type in the back, which could be problematic. Okay, they don't. This is actually amazing. They have Swampert in the back. Holy moly, dude. That's like the first time I've never seen like a Swampert just get off an attack. Usually they're just firing off Hydro Pump after Hydro Pump. Is Swampert finally killed? Like, are we is this a new era of Go Battle League? Or was that just a bad example? Because, wow. If they didn't even have a Hydro Cannon then, like, that's insane. Oh no, it's daily. So if you played 5 today, earlier, you don't get the 5 for the new season. You have to wait. I'm curious how this works with the Jellicent matchup. Like, do we CMP or do MI faster? Because I feel like maybe just maybe. So we do CMP, but I'm winning CMP. That's crazy they didn't like... I don't know, I think that's crazy they actually... I don't know, maybe... What just happened? Like, legitimately. I'm just gonna let this go through. Here's that area you were talking about. Scary stuff. Alright, let's see if I can still one-shot it with the attack debuffs. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I actually was outpacing it. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. I did think it would be a little slower. Maybe I should have generated extra energy here. Yeah, I under-tapped a little bit. It looked like they stopped tapping on Jellicent. Oh, they quit. Pretty much. This is a cool team, but yeah, unfortunately, I got, like, answers. I still had a Shadow Punch loaded on Golurk here, too. GG. I use my left thumb, and I'll go like this on certain scenarios. Yeah, that's why you probably see on the screen like the tapping, right? A lot of times, like when I'm getting close to wanting to use a move, I'll use my other finger and I'll like lead it closer, and then I'll like kind of go to the one. It's kind of crazy. There used to be so many different ways to play Go Battle League. Does anyone remember when you can like hold and like click on the charge move and it would like hold it, like load it, and then when you lifted it would actually register? It's insane. Oh no, I messed this up so bad. I should have went for Dynamic Punch, or at least even like built up to it. They know this is not. Yeah, that was like so dumb. Really bad play on my end. I'm just gonna... They might throw Rock Slide and they might have been able to switch it, but I'm hoping I catch Droll Run. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, this is pretty much... I like threw this match already. Wow. I need to just go for Dynamic Punch. I kind of wanted to see what they have, but yeah, I threw this match super hard. That's so funny. Okay, so they have Mandibuzz. Guess I bring in my Dunsparce now. Maybe my Dunsparce is the answer. Yeah, that is true. The switch timer is faster. You know, honestly, it does feel like switches are more readily available. Now you mention it. Oh yeah, Rogers, when you had to tap up the smack up the screen until it made a giant circle. Yeah, that. Good times for our hands. This is a tough pickle. I'm just gonna play it out, even though I feel like I threw the match. You never know. But yeah, I pretty much knew once I threw that Shadow Punch, I threw the game. Yeah. Guess I'll shield, but It's not looking too good here. I mean, maybe I can live the Bone Club. I don't even remember. Dang, I might actually win this still. This is insane if I win still. Oh, they caught it. That was a good catch. I actually kind of forgot they even had the Mandibuzz there for a second. Yeah, nice catch. Yeah, I threw that so hard, but I still almost won. That's crazy. And I even still had a win con there. I feel like as long as I just didn't waste my energy on that Mandibuzz, I could have actually still just barely got it off there. Kind of crazy. GG's though. That was definitely my fault. Great battles today. Everyone's out here lobbying. Alright, I'm gonna save swap in. They're probably gonna try, they might even just bait here, because they can safely bait here. Okay, they're actually just running aerials anyways. Alright, it looks like they stayed in, so. I'm just gonna take it. In comes Ampharos. It's gonna throw energy ball at it. This is gonna hurt it. So they might shield. Ooh. Just taking it. Yeah, the switch timer is actually kind of insane right now. I mean, maybe they were baiting out Golurk here, I don't really know. I'm just gonna let it go through. I think Dunsparce, I could just bring it in. It's like maybe I don't even want to wait out the timer in some scenarios now. Well, it's always like that, but maybe even like Grimer. Good catch, but I don't think it's... I think this is still okay that I get this damage off. Shadow Shiny Grimer, what a flex. I can take a move still, I think. Hey, thanks Chris, welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you subscribing. I think the battles have been pretty good so far, but just kind of testing out some Pokemon for the meta, mainly Shadow Golurk, and it looks like a lot of people are running it too. It's like crazy. Like I'm starting to see like a lot of people running like the same Pokemon I'm running. Is it by chance? Come on. Very close here. Dang it. I should have stayed in with Dunsparce. Yeah, GG. Well played. I thought I was gonna try to capture the move. You know, I wanted to catch it on Jump Bluff, but my timing wasn't good enough. And then they were able to get that 2-move load. So that was great for them. GG's. 3-2. So still pretty good. Let me see if there's any Pokemon here that I don't have yet. So this is actually going to be my Dex entry Sobble. So I'm going to catch this real quick. Yeah, Force Palm. Yeah, a couple Pokemon got Force Palm. Mienshao is one of them. Should be interesting to see what people end up developing here in the Great League with the new meta. Alright, here's my Dex entry Sobble, which is pretty cool. I picked the Sobble pathway also and go. Bam. And I'm gonna just quick catch these real quick. I already got Score Bunny earlier. But I should probably give it a pin app, since they are new. Oh yeah, I guess I'll just jump into the next set. I think Metal Claw is better. I think it got buffed based on the notes. I haven't tried it myself. Are there any? I'm sure there's Pokemon that exclusively get Metal Claw, like Larion or something. What if Larion is actually pretty good now in some way? Yeah, these are tough battles. But they're also, I'm also getting like a lot of bad leads and like kind of like almost like rock paper scissors it's starting to form here. Let's see what the lead is. Drapion. I was thinking Drapion could be pretty cool in this format, especially with like all these jump left. So even here, like the water move, I think I'm gonna let it go through. I just want to see how much it does. Oh wait, they go for crunch. I guess that makes sense because I thought they were gonna bait, but I have to get used to this new poison sting buff because holy smokes, that was not what I was thinking. That was just like a bait move, not full-fledged crunch. Dang, Drapion like hitting like a cannon. Yeah, but that's my fault for not shielding because I could have actually just farmed it and kept my energy. But yeah, I legitimately was thinking they were baiting me. That was the only reason why. So that does put me in a pretty bad position, but I'll still try. Ooh, wow, they got Marowak also. Another interesting Pokemon that got buffed during this new move update. So it does have a rock move, but I guess I'm just gonna let it go through. It's gonna hurt. Let's see. I think they weakened Rock Slide actually. Dugong in the back. Kind of scary. All I got is a little Dunsparce to handle for himself. Can he do it? I'm just gonna farm it and pray. The moment of truth. Are you a real ground type? Oh my gosh, I forgot how much health this thing had. I legitimately forgot it had that much health left. There's no way I can win this. I, for some reason, was thinking it was like already like hurt a bit. Oh, poor Dunsparce. Yeah, by not shielding that crunch, I kind of put myself in a pickle there. But yeah, I legitimately was not expecting it to come that fast. The timing is off for me because it's so different now. Thank you, Select. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day battling. Or, I mean, at least playing the game and grinding. You'll have to do some battles tomorrow, I remember you saying. Alright, so I'm not going to make that same mistake I made in that last battle. Like, I at least have to build up to the dynamic punch if I'm going to bait. Otherwise, like, they're definitely not going to shield. In comes Clodsire in on my Dunsparce, which Which is not too shabby, I feel like. Let's go. I'll let the first earthquake go through. It's okay. Okay. Gonna be throwing my drill runs now. I'm gonna commit the shield. And then I'll generate a little bit of extra energy here. Nice bait. I mean, maybe I could have even farmed. It looked like I was doing some decent damage with the rollout. It's like, which is crazy to think. Yeah. Okay, Mandibuzz in the back. I'm just gonna throw the dynamic punch. Yeah, this team kind of puts my team in a little bit of a tough pickle. It's not impossible to win against a team like this, it's just that I have to be more clever about it, because they're pretty much not being caught off guard by any of my plays. I'm just gonna have to take some of these moves too, and rely a little bit on Jump Left's natural bulk. Taking all the moves. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty much like a rough pickle. Like, I don't really have a great answer. Like, Dunsparce, I'm pretty sure has energy loaded, and they're gonna outpace me anyways. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I can win this, but if I can, that's insane. Yeah, they have it already. I figured they wouldn't throw a move there unless they had two already loaded. But they could have just farmed down anyways. GG's. So I can probably bait then if I build up to the dynamic punch based on that. Like, maybe, like, it's like, maybe the first person didn't even know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, are people actually counting Shadow Golurk? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably just by pure luck that the first person didn't shield and the second person did shield, realistically. At least, like, right now. Okay. So I switch in Dunsparce as a safe swap, and they bring in Charjabug. Maybe because Charjabug doesn't have much usage here against Golurk. I mean, it's not worth overthinking too much this early on, but it's kind of cool to see that I made some pretty good meta picks, decision-wise. I'm gonna let it go through. I just want to win Switch, ultimately, here. In comes Drapion. So I need to be careful because Drapion, it always was fast, but it just feels like, wow, that crunch really hit me hard fast. Alright, I'm gonna commit the shield. They are running. I was thinking the last one was gonna run Aqua Tail. That's what I was thinking originally. Dang, this really puts me in a tough pickle. Alright, I'm hoping I caught the Hydro Cannon here. Nice. Yeah, that ice beam's gonna hurt, which I'm assuming is about to come. Okay, it looks like the crunch. They did get a defense drop, which is frightening. Goodness gracious. Can I survive? That is the GG. Yeah, I figured they had it loaded already. Tough one. Yeah, it's a tough set. Good job. Let us see. Some cool team ideas also in this set. It's like I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff now. It's like kind of insane. Maybe the done sparse for alligator thing is like a real team because I see it like everywhere right now. Gonna hurt. So I think I'll shield the first Hydro Cannon. Okay. It's a recommended core by Jonkus. That makes sense. It seems pretty good. It's very like spammy. Definitely a tough matchup. So I barely live here, which is good. I can save that shield. They don't give too much farm. Still manage the switch. Okay. Definitely a tough pickle though. They might catch it. Okay. Let's switch to jump left here. Save that dynamic punch on Golurk. Smack it with acrobatics. I think I could maybe live a rock slide and get off an acrobatics, so. Yeah, just like barely. And I'm just gonna BM with Shadow Punch because I can. GG. Just because this has been such a brutal set. Legitimately tough battles. But you know, it's cool because it already feels like this is maybe what Great League is going to start looking like. Dunsparce everywhere. For Alligator, for sure, it's still kind of scary. Alright, let's see. Clefable lead. Let's see if it's Charm or Fairy Wind. Alright, it's Fairy Wind. I'm just gonna throw a Shadow Punch here. Now I'm gonna save swap in Dunsparce. In comes Diggersby. Okay. Let's see what its moveset is. It might be Fire Punch. I don't know. God. My game's kind of getting a little bit of frame lag or whatever. I don't know if it's actually affecting the battle that much. It's just more of like a... It might be more of a visual thing. I'm just gonna let it go through. Okay, Scorching Sands. So another drill run here into Diggersby. They might be Fire Punch, but I think I could just take these anyways. So I'm going to. Goes for Hyper Beam. It's fun. I'll commit a shield. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just brought in Golurk. Okay, Swift. Looking kind of tough. Clefable looking kind of good too. Cause Swift also got a buff. You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Alright, I'm gonna wait out the timer a little bit and then I'm gonna bring in Golurk. Furfro, that's cool. So I'll shield this for sure because it's gonna be Surf. I wanted to build a little bit of extra energy there, and now I'm throwing Dynamic Punch to get rid of Furfro. This way I can just Shadow Punch the Fable if I need to. Alright, that should be Clefable gone after Shadow Punch. And then I just farm down Diggersby here. Brutal set for sure. I think this might be a... Was that the last one of the set, I think, potentially? Yeah, that was a tough set. Good game. Saw my opponents so far. Wow. Definitely some cool team ideas that we're seeing. I'm thinking bug types might actually have some relevancy just because of all the ground. Let's see, what's this? Skull Vault. Yeah, Mask. That's cool they have your Mask spawning right now. I have one more set, and I'm just gonna run the same team to play it out for day one. But let me check the special research I'm working on too. Take a snapshot of a wild Pokemon. Oh wow. Can I do that still? Or any of these still here? I mean, I have a field research I can do it on real quick. Wow, that's old. Wrong thing. There's so many menus. Alright, here we go. Alright, so what is this? Okay, so I picked the Sobble path, so it's gonna give me a Sobble here. Makes sense. Guess I'll capture that, and then I'm gonna do my final set of the stream. And if you are watching YouTube, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot here. This has been fun. It's definitely a lot different than last season. Guaranteed. Bulu. Alrighty. I might try Galar Little Cup, but not necessarily if I have to like spend a lot of resources to do so, because I don't really have like charge. I'm not gonna waste charge TMs on Little Cup Pokemon right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's see. If I have stuff already by chance, maybe, but yeah, I really don't want to be going out of my way. Alright, Clodsire lead. That looks good for me. In comes Pangoro. Kind of scary Pokemon. He gets the attack boost, but I don't think he has an attack that can hit me, right? Isn't it just fighting Dark? Well, I guess Dark technically still hits me hard. What am I saying? I'm not a fairy type. I just have fairy attacks. Like a fairy fast move. I guess I could have just thrown acrobatics. It would have done more damage, and they're not going to shield this more than likely, right? Yeah. Guess so. Oh my, I should have went for Shadow Punch here regardless. This is not good. Kind of a pickle. I guess Dynamic Punch technically still would have done damage, like good damage here. They generated all the energy on Clodsire, so it's kind of scary what they can do with that. That's the only thing. I should have thrown that. I had the move too. Yeah, I definitely lost. I have like so much energy on Clodsire right now. Yep. Yeah, I threw this. I should have just thrown the energy because like there really wasn't like a farm down scenario for me. Wait, actually, do I still win? Oh my gosh, come on. Oh my gosh, because I didn't throw the energy on Jump Bluff, I actually threw the entire match. I do that so many times still to this day. That's probably like my biggest, like it doesn't happen all the time, but I lose matches exactly like that so many times in the season. It's insane. Turns 4-1 sets to 3-2s, 3-2s to 2-3s. You know what I'm saying? 2-3s to 1-4s, 1-4s to 0-5s. But yeah, definitely just like unlucky on my end. And that was an accident to switch into Metachan, this is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. Dang, I'm like playing so bad right now. Like these two battles really don't feel like I'm... I don't know, my game does feel kind of like hot, but I don't know if it's necessarily that it's responding slow. I think I'm just not used to what they're switching in, and I'm making panic switches because I'm not too familiar with my team as well currently. But yeah, absolutely, jump left would have been the right play here. I'm gonna play it out though, because I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that the game is over. Like this lag right there, I should have been able to preserve Dunsparce, but it wouldn't let me switch to Golurk because it was like lagging. Like I am actually getting a little bit of stutter lag like that. So that is kind of unfortunate actually, that right there. Because I could have saved it as a safe, like I could have sacked it for like a move or something later in the match. Maybe I should stop playing. I think what happens is every time I get to around my 4th or 5th match on stream, my phone is so warm, it just doesn't like register properly. Like it could be the game, but I don't want to necessarily just blame the game's lag. I do actually think it's like my phone is just too hot also. I mean, what is going on? They must have just sacked that. I should have tried to build some extra energy then, I guess. Wait, actually, do I have play still? Even though I want to preserve that? Not that that would have been like a huge... Like, honestly, I'd have to make the sack swap too, right? It's not like it's like I do that and I win or anything. Alright, I'm hoping to catch an Earthquake, but they might just throw Stone Edge. Maybe that could be it too. I think I have them downloaded. I don't think it's that. I think it legitimately is that my phone's like hot at this point of the match. Like playing so long. As long as it doesn't make me lose the game, like I'm not gonna care too much. But it is like noticeable, right? Alright, I was still able to actually win this. Holy smokes, I made such a bad switch at the start of this fight. Like, holy smokes, that was so bad. I completely sacrificed Dunsparce for like almost no reason. Wow. That was crazy, I was still able to pull off the win. You get to see me go through like the roller coaster of emotions when I'm doing the live stream. Because when I'm doing when I'm like posting the video, you know, I'm like relaxed because it's already happened. I know what happened, but yeah, like it's just insane living through it. All right, I'm gonna save swap into Dunsparce here. Moltres actually kind of better now too, which is kind of cool. The fact that this person has one for Great League is also cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the rock slides. Just to get off some chip damage here. I think I'll take the first move. Lovely. I'm gonna go for the rock slide here. I think actually shield, which is pretty cool. I think I will also. This is the dilemma. I should have not shielded. I should have just brought in jump left and farm down and took all the moves and kept all my shields. Yeah, like that little stutter there. What's with that? Yeah, I messed this up. Pretty bad. Honestly, this match is over already. I had bad alignment, and then they had like good alignment in the switches, and I should have saved all my shields and just brought in Jump Left on the Whimsicott. That was the play there. That's what would have put me ahead in the match. Because Dunsparce is just too spammy, and it's gonna do enough to like outpace. You know, I have to, like, it doesn't really need the shield as well, and it can spam. That's why I'm running it. So yeah, I could just play it differently moving forward. If I see that similar kind of like lead. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take it. They pretty much have to shield this. Okay, they don't. I'm gonna safe swap in my Dunsparce against their Jump Left. Just to kind of see what if they want to switch out or not. Okay. And there's Marowak here in the back line. Marowak, it seems. I need to play Marowak, honestly. I know I've built one before for like Kanto Cup Spice in the past. Like, I'm fairly confident I have one somewhere. Like, at least the regular one built. Going for that Bone Club. Alright, it's looking like I'm gonna have to kind of rely on Jump Left here. So the other Jump Left is running Acrobatics too. So I think I'm gonna actually just take these moves from. Yeah, they're gonna try to bait me for sure. I technically could bait them. Yeah, they figured I was maybe gonna try to bait him. But as I had so much energy, I just pretty much had to call their baits properly, which is luck at that point, but I don't really want to risk it. Like, if I would went for a bait there, that would have been really bad for me. GG's. Great. So I only have, I think, 2 more battles. I'm just gonna finish them. I always get to this point where I'm like, my phone's hot, it's starting to make the game lose frames, but I'll just play it out anyways, because whatever. You know. I actually probably could have stayed in there with Go Lurk, but I don't really need to as well. I'm just gonna switch in, as you see, Jump Left. Alright, let's see, do they want to shield at all? Probably not, right? And I'm just gonna throw Acrobatics here at Clodsire, since it is just gonna do more damage overall. Thanks again for tuning into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. It really does help my content out a lot, and even you just watching this is helping. So thanks for swinging by. I'm just gonna let this go through for sure. And then Go Lurk time. There's Marowak. I'm gonna throw a Shadow Punch, but then I'm gonna switch in Dunsparce, I guess. It's looking pretty good so far. I mean, it's Bone Club plus Rock Slide on Marowak. Still hits hard, it's respectable. But should be able to manage being neutral. And Dunsparce has some decent natural bulk. Alright, I'm gonna commit a shield here. Just so I can connect this. I bet you I could have maybe I could have barely even lived that and just threw the drill run. Okay. Honestly, Marowak is like doing a pretty good job here getting all my shields. It's kind of scaring me. Shadow Punch into Clodsire here. Pretty close. Oh no, Dunsparce. Oh no, I can't believe I just barely lost that. That's crazy. Well played. That's insane. Nicely done. Oh my goodness. Well played indeed there. Yeah, and those battles were tough here in the end. So that was another 2-3 set, but I do think, as we've seen, Dunsparce seems pretty good as a lead. A lot of people are leading it right now. But maybe that means some type of... It's like I'm seeing Flyer and Dunsparce, so maybe we're just missing out on some of those fighting leads right now, but I'm sure they're prevalent also to help. Like, obviously something that could do good against Dunsparce. Like something that... Like, I want to look real quick at PV Poke. Dunsparce is number 6 currently, which makes sense. It's like fast. Has some great coverage in rock and ground. Why won't it let me click on this? I'm trying to click and see what... Okay, it says key losses for Dunsparce right now are Machamp Shadow, Gastrodon, Wigglytuff, Clodsire, and for Alligator Shadow. So we've actually seen all those, so makes sense. All of those Pokemon have made an appearance today on stream. All right, let me put that up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream. I had fun testing out a new team in the new meta with some new move changes. There's still a lot to be explored, of course. But yeah, definitely, you know, a good start, I would say. I mean, so I always think like starting at the time that, at the very beginning, a lot of people are going to be tougher at the... I mean, that was tough in the end, in my opinion. Those were some pretty good battlers. They knew what they were doing. They had their team comps on lockdown. I mean, we saw a lot of consistency as like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th set occurred. So, I don't know, maybe get some ideas if you haven't done your sets yet. Try out some of those teams. Don't like overthink it, I'd say. I think it's better to just kind of like try something that you're comfortable with, build around that. Golurk seems cool, but as you saw, like it just seemed like a lot of people were also like bringing things that hard counter it. So maybe Dunsparce did look actually pretty good as a lead, I'm not gonna lie, like it looked pretty good there. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one.